All around Tampa Bay and even the country, really. The buzzword these days, back to school. From school supplies to school clothing to packing those school lunches, the Morning Blend has had your back.
That's right, and so does Blue Plate Mayonnaise. And Chef Sean Ford, because he joins us now to help us whip up a chicken sandwich, which is perfect for those school lunches. And I have to say, mayonnaise was like another food group in my family. We would put it on everything, French fries, vegetables. We're going to do some good stuff with it today.
So here we have, we're going to make a chicken salad, which is really simple to make. There's only about 4 or 5 ingredients here, and you can add what flavoring you like. Of course, the main ingredient is the Blue Plate mayonnaise. So first I took a chicken breast here, which you can cook it a couple different ways. You can grill it, or you could pan sear it in a saute pan. For chicken salad, I prefer to poach it. So I made a little poaching liquid with some flavorful things like bay leaf, peppercorn, thyme, and a little bit of vinegar and water. And then I just did a shallow poach. I put it into a pan and shallow poached it for about 10 minutes till it's cooked through. And then I cooled the chicken breast.
Sean, you are giving me way too much credit. I'm sure people out there know. What does shallow poaching even mean?
It's basically, well, a shallow poach would be just in a pan with a little bit of water, and you don't cover the chicken breast in water, so it's not like boiling, which would be a deep poach.
Well, they look juicy.
That's what it does.
Yes.
It keeps the chicken really juicy and gives it a nice texture. As you can see here, you can see how juicy the chicken stays in this. So we're just going to chop this up real fast. And basically what we're going to do is add a little bit of mayonnaise to it. And then we're going to add our seasonings. So in this case, the seasonings are the almonds, which will give it a nice texture. And these almonds are smoked as well, so it'll give it a little bit of a smoky flavor. You know, depending on your children's palate or whoever's eating it, you might not want to use smoked almonds, but I like smoked almonds.
Which, by the way, I had no idea that there's only this few ingredients in chicken salad. I had no idea it was something easy to whip up for school lunches.
This is basically, I guess you would say, the base of a chicken salad. So you can add a little cracked black pepper. You can add a little Creole seasoning, or whatever kind of thing you want to kick it up to add. But this is just the basis of the chicken salad.
And what's special about this mayonnaise that gives it such a nice texture in addition to all these things that you're using to cook it with?
Well, this mayonnaise, they make it with just egg yolks, so it's very rich. And also, it has a nice little tang to it, too.
I was going to say, as a chef, why is it your go-to?
Yeah, well, it mixes well with other things. There's other mayonnaises out there that don't quite have the consistency of this mayonnaise. So this mayonnaise has a little bit of a thicker consistency, I would say, and it spreads nicer. So we're going to add our green onion in here to
and this is
the mix here.
Great back to school.
So we have green onion, we have a little bit of chicken that we've diced up. We're going to add our almonds into there. So the almonds will give it a little bit of texture and flavor, and then we will add the mayonnaise.
I stole it there for you.
That's all good. So we're going to add just enough mayonnaise to get consistency here. We do have a recipe for this. It's online under the blueplate.com recipes.
And I like it. You weren't shy about how much mayonnaise you added in there.
No. So you can follow the recipe, but obviously, you want to put just enough to get it just creamy enough to how you like it. Everybody's going to have a little different preference on what they like. Some people like a little bit more mayonnaise in there. Some people like it a little drier. So keep in mind, though, when you make this ahead of time, it's going to dry up. So it may look extra creamy now, but if it sits for like an hour or so, it's going to dry up a little bit. So if you like it a little creamier, add a little bit more mayonnaise in the beginning here, so you don't end up with something that's dry later.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, even with like pasta salads you make, sometimes they dry out, and so you just have to go heavy.
You can use croissants, you can use whole grain bread, whatever. We pick croissants for this one. Croissants are probably my favorite.
I'm with you there.
And so I put a little lettuce on here. You can do lettuce, tomato, whatever you like. I'm kind of a purist, so I'm just going to keep lettuce on this sandwich. So as you see, you just pile it on there, and that's how simple it is.
Perfect. I was going to say chicken salad, and Blue Plate mayonnaise really is kind of like a Southern staple. So I love that we're diving back into that. And your kids, again, perfect for their lunches as you head back to school.
And that's one of the things. You can cook this chicken breast the night before, and then the next morning just whip all the stuff up. And as you see, it just took a couple minutes. And it will stay fresh. The lettuce will actually keep it from sogging out the croissant or the bread. So always put the lettuce in between the bread and the chicken salad.
I don't know why Sean put it over there, because I'm eating. Thank you so much, Sean. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, before we